Hello everyone and welcome to the Ghost Layers Report. Here on a very rainy day in Tokyo, Japan. Okay, so the TEPCO rate hike is now officially going to go through. Now it was delayed earlier this year, and I did predict and tell you all that they would not do it during the summer to avoid reprisal and further angering people. So it appears that the rate hike is going to happen on September the 1st is when this will be enacted. Now there is a little bit of positive news about this. Originally it was proposed to be a 10.28% rate hike. That's now been reduced to 8.47. So the rate hike is not as high as it was originally going to be. Now, to give an example of this, the Daily Yomori newspaper has provided a lot of details on this, and it looks like going from these estimates, if your electric bill is about 7,000 yen a month, you'll see charges raised by about 360 yen instead of the original increase on your bill of about 480 yen per month. Now, a lot of people would say that's not so much, not a big deal. But we should never forget that the people of Japan and the customers of TEPCO did not create the current problem. It was a man-made disaster that's already been officially established. So the customers of TEPCO are paying for something they did not create, and they should not be responsible for paying for it. But there are other more details of this which has come out. Now, reduction of salaries of management will be reduced by 30% compared to the originally proposed 25%. That is a bit higher than what was originally proposed there. All right. So we do have some other news here. The reduction rate of salary employees, the regular employees, is going to be 20%. Now that gets a bit better. Not better, but a little bit more here coming from TEPCO and their plan. They're also going to reduce their contributions to its employee health insurance program to 50%. Now previously they would do 60%. That is something to take a moment for pause to. Now you have to think, when we talk about regular salary employees or regular employees, we're not just talking about the guys in the office. We also are talking about people who are actually working at these plants, some of them. And these people are going to get less health care. Now we know that these same people working at these plants are at extremely high risk for physical health problems. But TEPCO is going to reduce how much health care they provide to these people. Very, very interesting move there by TEPCO in order to restructure the company financially. Okay, so now the average reduction of all salaries of all TEPCO employees is going to be around 23.68%. That's including management. All right. TEPCO is also going to be seeking more loans from more banks to help shore up their financial difficulties. Okay, so the people of Japan are paying more money to finance a problem they did not create. Employees of TEPCO are getting less health insurance that they will desperately need in the future, obviously. And the employees are getting their pay cut. Now, the pay cut for regular mainline employees can be justified here. We have to consider that up and down the company, anything that went wrong that you did not help and did not try to fix, and you just went along with the hierarchy, you hold some responsibility for that. You're working for that company. So yes, reduction in salary, here it comes. But health benefits, it's a bit more difficult to justify that. when we know clearly that a lot of TEPCO employees are at high risk, very high risk for health problems, especially those who are working at the nuclear power plants, the ones who are on salary. Those who are not on salary get no help with their health insurance. They have to rely on the national pension, where if you're not on salary, you're paying all of that out of pocket. You're not getting any help from any company. So, you know, the situation for the employees, the workers, are a bit tougher now than it was before. And when we look at management only taking a 30% pay cut, we have to wonder if that's enough. If it should be more. Should it be 50%? You know, should it be higher? Should it be higher? Right? So we look at on a side note here. TEPCO is going to sell the staff hospital they've been running for a long, long time for all their employees, current and former employees, their family members and things. They say they can't afford that anymore. So yeah, you clearly see here that they're not looking to take care of people's health. This has been a continuing theme with TEPCO ever since the incident at Fukushima, and this is continuing here. Continuing to disregard people's health. But as we hope, now, you know, I know it's hard and difficult to have hope here, but we still have to hope that all these cost-cutting measures and all these price hikes will help TEPCO's efforts to get Fukushima under control. Okay, so yeah, let's finish up here. The price hike is going to go through. Yukio Idano, Minister of Medi, has approved this. So it's got the final rubber stamp. All it has to do now basically is go through the House of Chancellors, and that's pretty much going to be a rubber stamp as well. So coming September 1st, we're getting this price hike, and all the reduction in benefits and pay are coming to mainline employees, and management's only taking a 30% pay cut. So please, as always, comment on these videos, share them around, get the news and information out, start discussions on your Twitter, on your Facebook, wherever you want to post this on different forums using this video for this topic. And as always, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I do hope you choose to subscribe to the Ghost Letters Report. Until next time, this is me, Ryan, reporting here today from a rainy day in Tokyo, Japan.